Hello everyone. This series we are going to make on various toys what you can have it at home to engage your child. When the two kids, Shri Krishna and Shri Hari, when they were growing up, I made it a no practice that I have variety when I buy toys. So I usually have done like categories of different toys, and how we are going to present those toys also to the child matters a lot. First, let me talk about what are the different varieties of toys you can have at home. Basically, nowadays many parents ask me during lockdown and during isolation and know the child always at home, how do I engage the child with? Apart from the various activities what we have given, how you can develop for the all-round development, various activities we have given under physical, emotional, social, cognitive. So apart from this, today it is about especially I want to talk about toys in this series. The different varieties of toys what I have for my children is, first and foremost thing is, any child would like playing with the soft toys. It can be one or two, or if your child likes, you can have a bunch of soft toys. It can be a puppy, teddy bear, tiger, or a rabbit. A set of soft toys. It is basically the soft toys where they cuddle, it soothes, and there is like emotionally the child gets connected very much with the soft toys, and the emotions what child wants to express also the child expresses while playing with the soft toys. So one set of soft toys I would recommend, whether it is a girl or boy. There is no gender bias when you buy toys, especially. And if they have a preference later, then you can buy according to the choice of the child. But when you are exposing, don't make any gender bias while buying the toys. The second set of toys I would say is role play toys. Role play toys includes probably kitchen set, doctor set, or army set. So where using these toys you enact the character for that particular toy. So while playing with the kitchen set, you can have varieties of there are a number of varieties available in the market related. Whichever suits your requirement, you can buy that and play with the child. Kitchen set, army set, and doctor set, these are common things. Apart from this, the models of the plastic molds which comes as animal set, sea animals, birds, or reptiles. So there are various categories of toys what you get as a plastic ones. So those ones are also, you can play it as a zoo, forest, like you can make as a theme and play with the children. So you can have those basic set of toys which are related, where you can extend it and play as a role play. So apart from this, you can have a lot of open-ended toys, because when the child is playing freely, like there is a when the child is like a free play is left to the child and the child is playing, open-ended toys help a lot. Like in the open-ended toys, in the sense, it can be building blocks, it can be clay, it can be sand pit and sand related toys. So there is no structured play in this, like it has to be played in this way only. So the clay can be molded into anything, and the building blocks can be put in any way, and no construction can happen. So all these toys, the child's imagination thinking is like the child can play the way the child wants to play without any no rules for the game. So this is really a good the child spends good lot of time with the play of I have many parents asking me the toys whatever I have it at home, the child plays for 2 minutes, and then again the child is back asking me, and do not know what to do, or 5 minutes. I would say for this, how you store the toys matters a lot. So with my children, when I am doing it, what I do is each particular toy or category of toy, store it in different lid containers. Why I specifically say is usually we put it in one container, big no box or drum, where if the child is playing, we will put it everything on the ground and ask the child to play. So in this scenario, what happens, the child sees every day similar kind of same toys, and no variety is really not there, because every day you put all the toys out and the child plays. So what you can do is, whatever I'm mentioning about the category of toys, you can store it in different non-transparent boxes which is covered. So when you're presenting one particular toy to the, present only one particular toy. If you're giving soft toy, just give that soft toy to the child. Or if you role play one kitchen set, you give only that one particular toy to the child. So there is a good lot of opportunity for the child to explore it. And since the child doesn't see everything together, it will not be overwhelming for the child. And you can bring a variety in the same toy also every day. When you're playing little bit, you can give a variety from your end, so the child's imagination also improves. Take for example, when I bought those animals and birds and reptiles related the plastic one toys, once I had taken them to the real zoo, and after coming from the zoo, the way they played was completely different, and it was a very elaborate one. So similarly, if in this scenario of corona you are not able to go out you can watch a video of how going to a zoo, or something similar to that in a video, and then when the child is playing, there's good lot of opportunity for the child to explore it. What are the different food each animals eat, what is the feed given. So all this is a creative game which you can extend it beyond just giving the toy to the child. So coming back to the category of toys, so I have mentioned about now the role play toys and the open-ended toys. So in open-ended toys, there is a lot of creativity which helps, and again it is emotionally very soothing to the child, because the child can play the way the child wants to play with. So apart from this, there are electronic gadgets like the battery operated toys, which I really don't recommend much, because it's already you have to just press something, the buttons on and off, and it just operates. So rather where really the child has to move and make some creative those kind of toys, I would really recommend than the battery operated toys. One more set of toys which I would recommend is the musical toys. There are various miniature type of musical instruments, replica kind of a small musical toys are available. It can be drums, it can be guitar, it can be mouth organ, flute. So you can get those, and I have seen my children, they really enjoy playing it with different beats, and good lot of time goes in. And if you're involved as a family, like orchestra kind of a thing, where one plays one instrument, the other plays, and making it as a record video play, so then it is the child is more involved and wants to play in lengthier time than just use it as. So that is one more musical set toys. And when we are playing musical toys, usually you would see one more video of ours where you can see what are the different various benefits of music. I would say it helps in the all-round development of the child. So you can watch this video to know how music helps in the overall development. So you can, from the beginning, you can have a set of musical toys with you. And the next category of toys, I would say, as the outdoor toys. Outdoor toys might include bat, ball, which requires a larger muscle movement and things. Now if even the child doesn't go out, it can be played, like ball can be played in different ways. Different varieties of soft balls are there, where the big ones are, the small ones are there, rolling, throwing, kicking, catching. Lot of outdoor related games can be played indoor itself now, with the ball, bat, cricket bat and things, throw ball or basketball. indoor, you can place a basket and then you can put it things, or else generally also you can keep a normal tub or box, and the child can put the ball into that tub. So various games of such outdoor toys would help you to engage the child with. These are some of the toys, and apart from this, age appropriate toys are available, which can be categorized for the cognitive development of the child also, or generally general age related toys. Take for example, within the age of 1 year, you have stacking rings, or stacking tumblers, or above 1 year of age, there are n number of rattles, the things and all, which comes as a for the moving of the hands and sound, music related. And if you're talking about the puzzles, there are various puzzles available in the market, age related. So you can have set of, don't buy all many set of, buy 1 or 2, see if the child has an interest, then buy few more. So puzzle related toys, link ups toys, and story related toys are there, puppets are there, finger puppets are there, hand puppets are there, where you can use those for the story narration. These are a few categories of toys, I would say. And as when the child is playing with the toys, see that only one particular category of toys you do it at one time, and see that varieties of toys are being used in a day by the child. And few toys, what you can give as a tips related with toys, I would say that few toys you can hide it, and need not have to present it to the child every day. You can give only few set of toys to the child. Few can be hid and can be given after a week's time. So there is a monotony is not there when the child wants to play with the toys, and this will really help. And I have practiced with my own children, and I have given these tips to many other parents who have really benefited, that you don't have to keep buying the toys. The only thing is you have to hide for a few days and then again present it back. The child plays as though the child has got a new set of toys. Apart from this, the children would love to play with the dolls. They would love to play with the different varieties of cars. There are train, Thomas and Friends kind of a train tracks which are available. So these are all like age appropriate toys. You can always go to the market and see what is available for that particular age, and buy those things to the child from apart from the category of toys what I have mentioned. Hope this video will help you in engaging your child during this lockdown time, where at home. These are the toys which I've told about, what you can get from the market. Apart from this, you can make your own toys. A lot of toys can be made at home, so you can watch our other videos to know what are the different varieties of toys you can make at home, or what the toys can be done at home, so that you can engage the child with. Thank you.